All right, here we go.
The following is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
Country 101 is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. To hear this game online, log on to DRGnews.com. It's time for the pregame on Country 101.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sully Buttes, Oneida, South Dakota. It's a beautiful night outside as Herreid Selby area will travel into town to take on the Sully Butte Chargers. Spencer Gosh here for KMLO and the Dakota Radio Group Sports. We want to thank our sponsors here tonight. Your official brought to you by South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Their starting lineup: Campbell County Collision, MDU Kickoff. MDU brings the KMLO Kickoff and the community deserves. Your KMLO scoreboard, Real Tough Farm Products for all of your livestock handling needs. Call Real Tough of Mobridge. Player of the game, Venture Communications, and your broadcast booth sponsor, Jensen Rock and Sand. Our halftime show will be brought to you by Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics. We want to thank our sponsors here for tonight, the main game sponsors, your keys to success: CHS Northern Plains, Venture Communications, Marinville Insurance, Wilbur Ellis, Thorstenson Trucking, Oahe Grain, Herreid Concrete, The Corner, CMB Operations of Selby, Sunrise Bank Dakota, Shorty's One Stop, Crop One, Campbell County Bank, Barber Chemical, Barber Farm Service, Good Samaritan Society of Selby, Stewart & Daughters, Campbell County Insurance Agency, Riker Electric, Fearless Grain Marketing, and Bank West. We, again, live here on YouTube. We'll turn it around so everybody can see. And we are right now in the pregame show for everything and introducing ourselves to the YouTube people. Your players right now, we've got about 12 minutes to go before game time. They just did Parents' Night here in Oneida. Beautiful night, beautiful field condition. You could tell they've had a little bit of rain, or at least are watering it throughout the season. I would probably say lately, with how the weather's been, it's more likely due to watering. We had a few technical difficulties on the interviews, so we do not have interviews here tonight, but we will break down this evening's game when we come back. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay tuned to Everything Country KMLO.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Marinville Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Marinville Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug and alcohol testing. Tests are $35 and can be scheduled with Memory Carlson by calling 649-1220 or 848-0912. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, We work hard together as a team to make sure all of your needs are met when it comes to your residential or commercial construction. Whether it's a simple pile of rock or an entire basement, our staff will help make sure that you get what you need and back it up with the service that we have based our business on. We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock athletes the best in the game and the season. Good luck from all of us at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
All right, welcome back once again. Oneida, South Dakota. Beautiful night for football as both teams warming up. Now let's take a breakdown of last week and how teams look so far this season. Last week, the Herreid Selby area Wolverines hosted the North Border Titans for a home game, and they will drop that decision with a tough loss of 14-32. First game of the season, jitters, I've been told, plagued both teams, but the team that came out most successful in the end, of course, your North Border Titans, so they went to 1-0. Now, the other side, the game we covered here for KMLO, the Potter County Sully Buttes game. That one ended in a 46-20 decision, and a big win for Sully Butte, the Sully Butte Chargers. Kind of a rivalry game, but they were in control of that game all night long. They did a great job. You know what? I can't even really pinpoint exactly the best area that they did. It just seemed that they were ready to go. Coach Seffner had them ready to go, and they just played phenomenally. They played to their level, and they're going to continue that streak on tonight. They are 1-0 on the season, looking to increase to 2-0. Sully Buttes, a 9B team. Herreid Selby area, a 9A team. Sully Buttes went far last year in the big show, and now this year expected to do a lot of great things. Again, having seen them, numbers to watch for Sully Buttes. Player of the game last week, Nick Whitler. He is a 6', 165-pound junior. He will sit at their quarterback position. Now, last year he was a wideout. They had a very talented quarterback already, so it was one of those situations that we've got two athletes. We'll go with the experience, and that's where they went in terms of the experience there. They went with their experience, and this year they've decided to switch it up with Whitler, and he has stepped in with no misses, no nothing. I mean, as if he's just continuing on the tradition here at Sully Buttes. He is a very talented kid. He will not only run the ball on you when he wants to, but he will throw it at any time. And when he doesn't throw it, he's going to hand it off to Mackenzie Weinheimer, a very powerful and talented back in the backfield. So take a look. Now on the opposite side of the ball, returning for the Wolverines is going to be Clayton Randall. Now, they've got him listed here as a running back. He played a little bit of quarterback last year, but stepping in a little bit late was Wade Bagaman. Now, yeah, Wade Bagaman. Sorry, it's been so many Bagamans over the years. It's hard to keep them all straight. Wade Bagaman stepped in at quarterback and did a great job. So we're going to see him play a little bit of football. I've heard there's been some impressive improvements on the line, especially. So we are looking forward to seeing a lot of that and a lot of competition between these two teams. Again, Sully Buttes 1-0. Looking to extend their win streak to 2-0, and Herreid Selby area hungry for their first win. We're going to send it back to the studio for 4 minutes. When we come back, we'll talk more high school football right here on Everything Country KMLO.
Are looking forward to winter wheat seeding. If you're ready for pre-plant burn down or starter fertilizer for your wheat, contact Wilbur Ellis in Blunt, Highmore, or Miller. Delivery is available. Ask about fall prepay on fertilizer and seed with financing available. Wilbur Ellis specializes in soil sampling and can help you take advantage of variable rate seed and fertilizer with Ag Verdict. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Good luck, Chargers, from Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida, your local independently owned and operated grain elevator. At home or in the field, find all the market information you need online at oahegraincorp.com. You can even get bid information by text. Oahe Grain, bringing the world's markets to local farmers with updates every day. For all your grain marketing needs, call Tim or Allen at Oahe Grain in Oneida today. 1-800-658-3654.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
Fuel, hot stuffed pizza, roaster chicken, and daily lunch specials. Plus snacks, beverages, and everybody's favorite, warm cookies. The crew at the corner is proud of the hard work and determination our kids show in all of their school activities and wish them good luck in today's performance. From the corner in Oneida.
Summer is winding down, but not the savings here at C&B and Selby. Right now, John Deere planter and seeder parts are on sale. Gauge wheels, closing wheels, openers, and more. Save 10% on in-stock parts over the counter and 15% on in-stock parts installed through our shop. Call our parts experts to check out our savings on sickle and guard assemblies and flip-over reel kits for your flex heads. We also have great deals on our Romax gathering chains and stock rolls for your corn heads. Good luck, athletes, from all of us at C&B and Selby, your local John Deere dealer.
All right, welcome back. T-minus 3 minutes, 22 seconds for your starting lineups. We'll have those for you here in just a minute. But if we have got the South Dakota Attorney General's office ad teed up, I would like you to take that away for me, Jalen.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all three consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
Your Law on the Field, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, is Lewis Young, Mark Smith, Chris Dozark, Jeremy Mickelson, and Tate Gabriel. That will be your referees for tonight, the men in stripes. We're going to send it back to the studio for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups. Stay tuned. Everything Country, KMLO.
With convenient mobile text banking from Sunrise Bank, it's easier than ever to manage your money right where you are. Using just your message feature on your mobile phone, you can quickly check your account balances and review your transaction history. See how easy it is to keep up with your finances on the go. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes Athletics and Activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's competition. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Sports season is once again upon us. Do you sometimes feel like you're going in 7 different directions? Hi, this is Deb from Shorty's One Stop in Selby, and we would like to make your life a little easier. So stop in for all your traveling snacks, ice-cold beverages, and look for the new Furrow flavors coming soon. Also, fill your tanks with Shorty's top-tier Cenex detergent gasoline. Good luck to all the students and athletes from all of us at Shorty's One Stop.
Crop One Insurance of Oneida wants to remind you that the closing date to insure winter wheat is September 30th. Lauren Hansen of Crop One Insurance has over 22 years of experience in crop insurance and agriculture finance services. Crop One offers whole farm, multi-peril, hail, and PRF insurance. Located at 118 South Main Street in Oneida. Give Lauren Hansen a call at 605-280-7727 for an appointment or more information. Crop One Insurance. With experience you can trust. Have you been out poaching with a very large, expensive weapon? Have the deer, pheasants, coons, and coyotes taken revenge on your vehicle?
What's that?
Campbell County Collision Center in Herreid can help you through this stressful process of auto body repair and bring your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. They provide you and your insurance company with clear, concise electronic estimates, simplifying the operation from the start. Call Campbell County Collision Center. They're here to make it as painless as possible.
All right, welcome back here. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Campbell County Collision and your keys to success, CHS Northern Plains. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. First, for the Sully Butte Chargers. Wearing the number 6, a 6'1", 200-pound senior at running back and linebacker Morris Hofer. Wearing the number 10, a quarterback and defensive back, 6 foot, 165-pound junior, Nick Whitler. And at the wide receiver, wearing the number 16, a 6 foot, 170-pound senior, Sam Mercer. Wearing the number 23, a wide receiver and defensive back at 5'10", 160-pound senior, Sebastian Frost. Wearing the number 27, a running back and defensive end, a 6 foot, 185-pound senior, Mackenzie Weinheimer. And he's the guy you're going to want to look to. He'll be the go-to guy for the football behind. He'll be the running back. He'll be the power horse. He'll be the guy who tries to continue on throughout the night and gain the yardage the hard way. He didn't have any breakout runs, but he did have a lot of yards. Now wearing the number 30 at O-line and defensive end, 5'10", 185-pound senior, Jack Mercer. Wearing the number 52 at tight end and linebacker, 6 foot, 215-pound senior, Cameron Ogle. And wearing the number 54, an offensive lineman and defensive lineman, at 6'3", 270-pound junior, will be Jet Lamb. The head coach, of course, for the Sully Butte Chargers is Mark Seffner, assisted by Tom Moore, Brian White, Ben Minihan, and the junior high coach Andy Schmall and Hayden Hancock. Now for the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. Wearing the number 1, a 6 foot, 175-pound junior at running back and defensive back, Clayton Randall. Wearing the number 4, a 5'8", 138-pound sophomore at wide receiver and defensive back, Colton Schumacher. Wearing the number 5, at running back and linebacker, a 5'8", 147-pound freshman, Trey Saylor. Wearing the number 8, a 5'11", 162-pound sophomore at wide receiver and defensive back will be Carter Tisdall. Wearing the number 9, well, we're still wondering about this. We don't have, I'm going to wait, they're doing it as we speak. It is. It's number 33. It will be Gabe Gill. He is going to check in at the offensive line and defensive line at 6'2", 173-pound senior. Wearing the number 13 at quarterback and defensive back, a 6'1", 162-pound junior. Wearing the number 17 at offensive line and defensive line, a 6'1", 237-pound junior, Corey Graff. Wearing the number 52, a 6'1", 215-pound junior, at tight end and linebacker will be T.J. Obley. Wearing the number 54 at offensive line and linebacker, a 5'9", 185-pound senior, Adam Volk. Wearing the number 62, he'll be playing mostly defense, or do I have him offense? Will be O-line, 5'8", 238-pound senior, Truett Stroll, and we should see a little bit out of Chance Gregg, a 6 foot, 208-pound freshman, wearing the number 77. The head coach for the Herreid Selby area Wolverines, Clayton Randall, assisted by Chris Hennick, Todd Obley, Josh Taylor, Justin Ballman, and Justin Hars. There's a look at your starting lineups, brought to you by Campbell County Collision and your keys to success, CHS Northern Plains. Let's stand it back to the studio for 3 minutes. When we come back, we will have your first half of high school basketball or football action, rather, right here on Everything Country KMLO.
Whether you buy CHS Payback Feed from CHS Northern Plains by the bag or the truckload, you'll get Wallet Smart Nutrition plus expert services that deliver a proven return on your investment. Ask our feed team about our Payback Creep Feed. Payback Creep Feed benefits include high protein content, advanced fiber formulation complementing pasture forages, and chelated copper and zinc for improved trace mineral status and immunity. Contact your local CHS Northern Plains today and ask us about the Creep Feed program that pays you back.
It's not only the championships you'll remember, but the friendships you make along the way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid Selby area Wolverines football team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank.
At Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, they know farmers don't all have the same game plan. That's why they give farmers options, from what brand of seed they want to use to what features they want on their grain trailer. Barber Chemicals also provides custom spraying of ag chemicals and fertilizers, finding the best solution for your fields. Team up with the best. Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, a proud sponsor of Sully Butte Sports. Call 258-2708 or come see them under the Big Blue Water Tower south of Oneida.
Why did you and your family decide on Good Samaritan of Selby?
It's been tremendous, the fact that I've made such good progress. They're friendly as well as professional. It's just everything about them. They're just so good at what they do. Even the food, it's wonderful. I would.
At the Campbell County Insurance Agency or call 437-2294.
Need help in your grain risk management? How about getting better prices than the local grain prices? Look no farther than Fearless Grain Marketing. Contact Jeremy Frost today at 605-295-3100. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping producers make sales that make sense while buying fear and selling greed. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping farmers connect directly with end users to make better, higher price sales with offices at 2000 South 4th Street in Oneida and Brown Commodities in Gettysburg.
All right, welcome back here once again, Oneida, South Dakota. You heard of our broadcasting from the Jensen Rock in Sand broadcast booth. I'm Spencer Gosh, again here in Oneida for the Herreid Selby area Sully Buttes game. Coming up here, your scoreboard, remember, is brought to you by Real Tough Farm Products. For all of your livestock handling needs, call Real Tough. We're waiting right now. Both captains lining up on, groups of captains, rather, lining up on either side. They will march their way to the center and have themselves a coin toss. Your player of the game a little bit later will be brought to you by Venture Communications. And your kickoff coming up shortly will be MDU in the community to serve. Jalen, if we have that ready, let's hear from them now.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones with their next-generation communication system,
MDU.
Venture-hosted phone
Play the
solutions.
MDU
You'll
next.
never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment, all backed with local technician installation and support. Call Venture Communications 852-2224 or log on to www.venturecom.net.
Montana Dakota Utilities goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. The company's slogan, "In the community to serve," is fitting for MDU, as its dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live. Just as the dedicated area athletes and coaches are committed in reaching their goals for the schools and communities they play for. Hi, this is District Manager Bruce Brecky, and MDU is proud of the area youth and their dedication. MDU is proud to be a high school sports booster.
MDU in the community to serve again brings you your kickoff, the coin toss taking place now. If you're watching live on YouTube, welcome. We only have about 8 viewers, but you can see the game live on YouTube. As the coin toss has happened, Herreid Selby area has won the coin toss. They will receive and they will take off and defend with the sun to their back. So the Wolverines want to try to get something back, or together rather, early is what they're trying to do. So that we'll see their offense and the kick from the Sully Butte Chargers. Again, back to the YouTube. All you got to do is search for KML Low, and you will be able to see our channel. Subscribe to it. Get on there, subscribe to it. That way you can continuously see the football games that we broadcast all over the northern plains of South Dakota as we follow a new team each week. Again, this game is labeled Herreid Selby versus Sully Butte. Chargers will come to the field now. If you have a smart television, you can always download the YouTube app on your TV set, connect to your internet, and again, search for that again. KMLO will be the channel that you want to search for. Back deep for the Wolverines is going to be Clayton Randall and Carter Tisdall. As the Chargers talk things over yet one more time before they put a giant gold boot on the ball. Here they go. They're going to line up. Kicking the ball for Sully Butte will be Jordan Shaw. He's a 5'10", 185-pound freshman. It's a big freshman. And he puts an onside kick, and it's going to be grabbed in the air by Connor Fiedler. And he'll bring it down. It'll be Wolverine ball, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. So it's going to be great field position for the Wolverines. As an onside kick, the tip went directly to Connor Fiedler, and he's going to pick it up like it ain't nothing. So the Wolverines will go to work. They're going to come up. Wade Begman again under center. They're going to set up in the double wing setback, single man in the backfield. Popular setup for the Wolverines. And the first snap of tonight, it's going to be handed off into the hands of Tisdall. He's going to be hit hard behind the line of scrimmage by almost every Charger out there. I don't think that I've got the right numbers here. I'm going to try to take a look because I've got the program sitting in front of me. Number 21, I've got down as Jordan Shaw. And that's what they got there too. So he was there in on the tackle. We're going to go second and about 12. It's Wade Begman wanting to pass. Wide open down the center is Randall. He's got it at the 30, the 20, the 10, and touchdown Wolverines. The Wolverines will strike first. On your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard, it is 6-0. They will have an opportunity at a 2-point conversion coming up. A large pass from Bagaman to Randall, wide open, center field. Once Randall got control of the ball, he kicked in his wheels, and he was gone. One man to beat. So they're going to put trips right this time. Single man in the backfield is going to be Trey Saylor. And there's Begeman. They're going to send a man in motion in Randall. Handoff will be to no. There's going to be a whistle and a flag on the field. We'll wait for the indication, but I bet it's a false start, and it is. False start on Herreid Selby area. So that'll back them up and make things a little bit more difficult. As their two-point conversion will now be from about the 7.5. Well, again, we're just underway. 11-10 to go here in the first. It's 6-0. Herreid Selby area on top. They strike first on the second play. First play, a loss of about 2, maybe 3 yards. As the entire Charger defense was back in the backfield. And now Begeman will sit back in shotgun. He's going to send a man in motion in Tisdale. And the handoff, no. He wants to pass. Fires it across. Up and out of the hands of number 52, TJ Obley. So that will be an incomplete two-point conversion. And our score on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard will stay 6-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
Need help in your grain risk management? How about getting better prices than the local grain prices? Look no farther than Fearless Grain Marketing. Contact Jeremy Frost today at 605-295-3100. Fearless Grain Marketing. Helping producers make sales that make sense while buying fear and selling greed. Fearless Grain Marketing. Helping farmers connect directly with end users to make better, higher price sales with offices at 2000 South 4th Street in Oneida and Brown Commodities in Gettysburg.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day Savings Event at Reeker Electric. Now through September 12th, take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry into Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
Welcome back here against Sully Butte. 6-0 the score, 11-10 to go. Waiting to put a boot on the ball, and it looks like Carter Tisdale will be there. It's Hofer and Frost in the back for the Chargers. They will receive the ball. And there it goes. A long kick. It's going to bounce at about 20. And it's still on the ground, and it is Hofer having to jump on it as he lost control of where it was. So those mistakes that didn't exist last week for the Chargers have shown their ugly head twice here in the first 2 minutes of the game. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to split 2 out to their left, 1 to the right here in Frost. Of course, Whitler under center and Weinheimer in the back. And the handoff is going to be straight up the gut to Weinheimer. And he's going to be brought down, but not before a gain of about 2. That'll bring up second. Second and 8. Well, they're going to give him 3. Wow. Long 3. And we'll say 2nd and 7. They'll come back up now. They're going to go Frost over to the right, and that's it. They're going to go I formation in the backfield. So they'll keep Hofer back there. And the handoff's going to go to Hofer. He's got a wide open hole on the right side. Finally brought down, but not before the first down. Tisdale and Begeman there on the tackle. That'll be 1st and 10 now at their own 36-yard line. A gain of about 8, I'd say, on the play. So good job that time by the offensive line. And, that's somebody I didn't give enough props to last week. Jet Lamb, that guy is a machine. He's been doing it for a while now, but he even had a touchdown that was called back. I kind of disagreed with why it was called back, but We won't get into that. Handoff's going to go to Hofer. Hofer's going to punch out to the left side, his right. And he's going to be brought down, but a fumble on the field. And who has it? We'll wait to see what the indication is. They continue to fight for it. And the referees say, not sure what they say. They're going to give it to Sully Buttes. So Darling's going to recover the football there. And what could have been a very costly mistake that time by Hofer. 9:50 to go here in the first. And it's going to be 6-0. The Wolverines lead right away. So again, another nice opportunity right there in the line of scrimmage. That time, good job by number 16, Sam Mercer, getting to the outside of the defensive end and keeping him in. That was a good job by him. Handoff Weinenheimer right up the gut as he is going to be tackled for maybe a gain of 1. Maybe. That'll bring up second and a long 9. Just at the 9-minute mark now here in the first. And the Chargers are slowly pounding their way. It's 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Single man in the backfield, Weinheimer. It's going to be Whittler, shotgun formation. He takes it. Takes a look downfield at the center of the gut. Nice catch by Hofer. Hofer has got it, and he is gone. The pass had a little bit too much on it, but Hofer reached up and grabbed it. What a play by Hofer. Morris Hofer totally redeemed himself on that one. It's 6-6 with 8:39 now to go here in the first, and it's all tied up. 2-point conversion pending. And with the late success of Weinheimer, I'm all tied up here. Wouldn't be surprised if he just punches one through. Going to be shotgun formation. Again, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Popular formation for the Chargers. Whittler, low snap, picks it up out of the grass. No, he launches it over, and a dead-on pass that time to Grant Johnson will put it in for 2. And the Chargers, like that, have the lead. It is 8-6 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. We'll go back to the studio for 60. Stay tuned, Everything Country, KMLO.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverine.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
Well, welcome back. I think we're back. We're going to go with that anyway. Again, 8-6 our score, 8:39 to go here in the first quarter. Another boot on the ball brought to you by Jordan Shaw. And that time it's going to go into the hands of Tisdall. Tisdall's going to take it up the right side and be brought down right at about the 31, maybe 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 32-yard line. About a 10-yard gain for, or 10-yard run back, for the Wolverines. Again, 8-6, 8:34 to go here in the first. They'll come back up down and double wing. They're going to send a man in motion. Pitch back this time to Tisdall. He waits for his hole, and he finds one, but he's only going to gain about 1 or 2, and the ball's loose. And I think the Chargers have it. And they do. So Jack Mercer's going to pick that fumble up. And now it is the plague of turnovers for the Wolverines. Sully Buttes is a team that if you're going to play against them, you've got to make sure they don't get too far ahead of you too early. Because if they do, they're going to contain that lead and continue to grow it. So it's got to be fire and answer all night long if you want to stay with them. So an opportunity here, and it's a big stand for the defense. Here we go. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and the snap. It's Weinheimer up the gut, and a little bit of theatrics at the line, and they called it right at the right time because when he called the snap, nobody was ready. So Weinheimer's going to take it for at least 10, possibly the first down. They're going to give him 9. So it'll be 2nd and 1 from their own 24, or from the Wolverine 24-yard line, rather. They try to switch at the line, and Whitler did a good job of calling the snap when he did because caught him completely off guard and left a huge hole for Weinheimer. So same formation, and it's Whitler wrapped up in the backfield and brought down for a sack, a big sack. That'll bring him back about 2, maybe 3 yards behind the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and about 13. Gill in the backfield right away. Oh, well, actually right away, I believe. It was Graff. Gill came back to wrap up the package. So, it'll be a distance opportunity. But again, when you're talking about the Chargers, though, and their talented defense, they're in 4-down territory. So they could have, well, it'll be 3rd and about 14. They easily could have 2 more plays to gain up that loss. So it'll be 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Ball bounces in the grass. Whitler's got to hang on to it himself, but he's wide open. He's going to take it all the way to the barn, and no, he is brought out of bounds right at about the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Chargers. Again, at the Wolverine 5-yard line. .6:37 to go here in the first. It's 8-6. Hey, if you're watching us on YouTube, feel free to give us a like. Now it's going to be Whitler under center I formation. It's Holford down the I, and the handoff's going to be Weinheimer, and he's going to punch it in. Good for 2 right away, or good for a touchdown, rather. So it is 14-6 with 6:34 to go. It's Sully Buttes on top. We will wait. A 2-point conversion pending. Weinheimer that time marched in again untouched, unscathed. So a good job by that offensive line. Again, Jen Lamb there on the right side. He's a beast. So it's going to be Whitler under center and another handoff. No, he's going to keep it himself and dive for it. Does he get it? He does. 16-6 in the Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. 6:34 to go here in the first. It's Sully Butte Chargers on top. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug and alcohol testing. Tests are $35 and can be scheduled with Marie Carlson by calling 649-1220 or 848-0912. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
Everyone at Wilbur Ellis hopes that producers are looking forward to winter wheat seeding. If you're ready for pre-plant burn down or starter fertilizer for your wheat, contact Wilbur Ellis in Blunt, Highmore, or Miller. Delivery is available. Ask about fall prepay on fertilizer and seed with financing available. Wilbur Ellis specializes in soil sampling and can help you take advantage of variable rate seed and fertilizer with Ag Verdict. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
16-6, 6:34 to go here in the first. It is Sully Buttes on top. And we are running another Charger kickoff. Jordan Shaw, the 5'10", 185-pound freshman, will be the boot on the ball. Clayton Randall and Carter Tisdale will be in the backfield waiting to return the kick, pending they kick that far. The Chargers have done a lot of things in the two games I've seen them. They were a big fan of the squib kick last week, and Dawson Simon showed why that one time they didn't. So there's the boot on the ball, and it's going to be long right into the hands of Carter Tisdale. He's going to take off down the sideline and be brought down at, again, about the 32. But that was a big hit, so Tisdale's going to have to shake some things off, maybe try to find a dirt patch to rub a little on it. He'll get up. And an official timeout? No. Heat timeout. Well, they're going to take one, so will we. 16-6 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. 6:29 to go there in the first. We'll be back in 60 on Everything Country, KMLO.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Good luck, Chargers, from Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida, your local independently owned and operated grain elevator. At home or in the field, find all the market information you need online at oahegraincorp.com. You can even get bid information by text. Oahe Grain, bringing the world's markets to local farmers with updates every day. For all your grain marketing needs, call Tim or Allen at Oahe Grain in Oneida today. 1-800-658-3654.
Welcome back here. Again, it is 16-6. It is a heat timeout. So the Wolverines will now go to work on offense. Again, if you're watching live on YouTube, welcome. Again, feel free to hit the subscribe button. They're going to send three out now to the left. Single man in the backfield, Pregame pass. It's a screen play over to the left, and it's going to be Tisdale as he gains nothing. He'll stay second and, 9.5. Here they come. Wolverines back up now. To the line of scrimmage. It's going to stay the same. No, they're going to send a man in motion into and Randall. And Begeman's going to call his own number, punch it up. Another very short gain, albeit positive, but nothing there. So it'll be third and long. So it's 16-6, 5:22 to go here in the first. It's going to be lined up, shotgun formation, man in motion. Pregame wants to pass. He's going to launch it. It is overthrown and incomplete. Pass intended for number 5. No. Yes, Trey Saylor. That'll be 4th down, so we'll see a Wolverine boot on the ball. It's 4th and 9, again at their own 34. And a bad snap. They're going to try to get the boot off. They do, and it's going to be a weak punt. So it'll fall down almost to a 1st down. So the punt's going to go about 8 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Wolverine 44-yard line. So again, Wolverines, mistakes, early season mistakes. Good on the laundry, though. There's only been one. There's going to be a whistle and a timeout. Coach Randall wants to talk to his 9 guys. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Everything Country, KMLO.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
The Corner in Oneida is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes athletics and youth activities. Stop by the Corner on your way out to support the Chargers for all of your C-store needs. Fuel, hot stuffed pizza, roaster chicken, and daily lunch specials. Plus snacks, beverages, and everybody's favorite, warm cookies. The crew at the Corner is proud of the hard work and determination our kids show in all of their school activities and wish them good luck in today's performance. From the Corner in Oneida.
Welcome back here once again, Oneida, South Dakota. As it's going to be a Weinheimer punch up the gut. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 now for the Chargers. Right at their own, right at the Wolverine 38. They'll come back up. It's 4:24 to go here in the first. 16-6. As I formation in the backfield, single man out to the right. Whitler takes the snap. Handoff's going to go right up the center and do Weinheimer again. And he's a tough guy to beat. I think he might have the first. Gill that time hanging on. Kind of goes to show you the running style of Weinheimer. He's able to drag defensive linemen that far. So it is right on the 1st down marker. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Wolverine 34-yard line. Clock runs right at the 4-minute mark now here in the first. The score already at 16-6. So it's 1 to the left, it's 2 in the backfield, I formation. It is Whitler under center. Whitler will take the snap, hand it off into Hofer. Hofer will be grabbed in the backfield by Adam Volk, the 185-pound senior for the Wolverines. But he still picked up, still picked up yardage. Again, Weinheimer is a machine. Oh, that was Hofer that time, I'm sorry. Even Hofer's a machine. A lot of athletes on the Chargers team. The Wolverines doing a pretty good job up front. 3:17 now to go here in the first. It's going to be 1 to the left. I formation in the backfield. And Whitler wants to pass. He's got a guy over to the left. No, he's going to call his own number. Nobody there to tackle him. He's still on his feet at the 20 and finally pushed out of bounds right at about the 19-yard line. Well, they'll put it right at the 20. So he's going to pick up 12 himself. Again, he's deadly. When you got men back in coverage and your defensive ends aren't able to get out and contain, he's going to be able to run all over. The Wolverines going to stay in that four-man front. It's going to be one out to the right. Again, I formation in the backfield. They're going to stick with this formation. It's been working. And Whitler, again, his own number right up the middle. He'll gain maybe 5, maybe 6. We'll see. And they're going to give him 5. So 2nd and 5 at their own 15-yard line, or at the Wolverine 15, sorry. 2:38 here in the first, 16-6 the score. As the Chargers will come back up to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. Dotting the I is going to be Hofer. Weinheimer in the backfield. Out to the right will be Frost. It's Weinheimer right up the center one more time. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. 1. Wow. It's really hard at this angle. 3 away from the 2-minute mark here in the first still. 16-6. 3rd down at about 4. They're still talking things over in the huddle. Might be an interesting play. Now back up, same formation that they've been at, but this time Whitler wants to pass. He's got a man right down the center, and it's Hofer. And no, sorry, that is number 25, Grant Johnson. Johnson is going to pick up every bit of the first down, but I think it's 1st and goal right at about the 4. So the Chargers with 1:26. They're going to say he stayed in bounds, and the clock's going to run with 1:22 now. They're going to try to score yet one more time. Back up to the line of scrimmage. It's Frost to the left. Weinheimer, Hofer in the back. Whitler under center. And the pitch back this time to Hofer. Hofer goes down the left side and hit hard. That time by number 13, Wade Bagaman. A good hit that time by the quarterback. He's going to pick up 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. 40 seconds to go. Well, boy, that's about the 1. 1 or 2. They're right there. Again, same formation for the Chargers. Whitler under center. Handoff this time. No. Pitch off over to Hofer. Hofer walks in untouched, and it's a Charger touchdown. 22-6 with 21 seconds to go. Chargers on top with a 2-point conversion pending. Again, a good blocking up front. A good effort, though, by the Wolverine defensive line. They're going up against some tough figures for the Chargers. So the Chargers will come back up now to the line of scrimmage. Still Frost to the right. I formation in the back. Holford out in the I. A handoff for Whitler. He wants to keep it. Looks over to the right and no! Caught by Frost, and it's a 2-point completion. 24-6 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard with 21 seconds to go in the first. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
Summer is winding down, but not the savings here at C&B and Selby. Right now, John Deere planter and seeder parts are on sale. Gauge wheels, closing wheels, openers, and more. Save 10% on in-stock parts over the counter and 15% on in-stock parts installed through our shop. Call our parts experts to check out our savings on sickle and guard assemblies and flip-over reel kits for your flex heads. We also have great deals on our Romax gathering chains and stock rolls for your corn heads. Good luck, athletes, from all of us at C&B and Selby, your local John Deere dealer.
With convenient mobile text banking from Sunrise It's easier than ever to manage your money right where you are. Using just your message feature on your mobile phone, you can quickly check your account balances and review your transaction history. See how easy it is to keep up with your finances on the go. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes Athletics and Activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's competition. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
24-6. Chargers on top, just about done with the first. And it is awaiting a Sully Butte kickoff. Spencer Gosh again with KMLO. One more plug for YouTube. Get on YouTube, go to KMLO, and watch live. You can also hear our voice in all the commentating throughout. As the Dakota Radio Group is going live this year. We went live with basketball, now on to football. We've got a lot of interesting things, a lot of new things going on in the wonderful world of media. It's going to be a shawl kick, and still in the backfield is going to be Tisdall. And Randall goes beyond Tisdall. Tisdall will pick it up, try to make something out of nothing, step out of bounds, and be brought down. There's going to be a late hit that time as Tisdall conceded to the muffed kick. There'll be a late hit and a personal foul. It'll pick him up 15. Should be right at about the 26. '27. It'll be first and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 27-yard line, 24-6. 18 to go again here on the first. Good enough for about one, maybe two plays, depending on what play they are. So they'll come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to send two out to the left, one to the right. Pregame in shotgun, single man in the backfield is going to be Randall. Randall in motion. Pregame calls his own number, goes up the center, still on his feet, and he's going to gain a nice yard. He's going to have about 9. And that'll bring the end of the first quarter. After one on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard, it is Sully Buttes 24, Herreid Selby area 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO. Jalen, give me 90
season
seconds.
Is once again upon us. Do you sometimes feel like you're going in 7 different directions? Hi, this is Deb from Shorty's One Stop in Selby, and we would like to make your life a little easier. So stop in for all your traveling snacks, ice-cold beverages, and look for the new Furriel Flex coming soon. Also, fill your tanks with Shorty's top-tier Cenex detergent gasoline. Good luck to all the students and athletes from all of us at Shorty's One Stop.
Crop One Insurance of Oneida wants to remind you that the closing date to insure winter wheat is September 30th. Lauren Hansen of Crop One Insurance has over 22 years of experience in crop insurance and agriculture finance services. Crop One offers whole farm, multi-peril, hail, and PRF insurance. Located at 118 South Main Street in Oneida. Give Lauren Hansen a call at 605-280-7727 for an appointment or more information. Crop One Insurance. With experience you can trust.
Welcome back here. Again, it's 24-6. As the Chargers, again, it's one of those situations where if you allow them, they'll take it away and they'll run with it. If you're watching on YouTube, the beautiful Al Boley and his wife didn't realize it was on him. I'm supposed to be looking at the scoreboard, but we'll give Al a little airtime. What the heck? So they'll switch sides of the field. The Wolverines will go into the sun now. It'll be second and about 1 from their own 37-yard line. So they'll come up, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And it's 1 in the backfield in Randall. He's going to go in motion. And the snap. Pregame, quick pass to Randall. Randall running it over to the left side. Still on his feet. He's got a man to beat. He does. And punches it to about the 41, maybe 42-yard line. Good enough for a Wolverine. First down. First and 10 right at the 41. The other scores around the area at halftime, it's Sioux Falls Christian 32, Mobridge 0. We'll get some other scores for you here shortly. It's going to be 2 to the right this time, and Pregame wants the pass. He rolls out, throws it. It's going to be picked off and run out of bounds by number 25, Grant Johnson. So another Wolverine turnover makes it 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 48-yard line. So it's the Chargers now. That'll go to work on offense. They'll line up. They're going to go back to the original formation as Whitler will stand in the backfield. He steps back to pass. He's got a man. No, throws it way over. Little bit of extracurricular activity back there by both, but it'll be incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Chargers are going to talk things over. Whitler again will go over on his own and get it himself. There they go, back under the I formation as they punch it forward. That time, it's going to be Weinheimer, and he'll gain his traditional 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. As they go back to work. It's going to be a shotgun formation for Whitler. He wants the pass over to the left side, just underthrown. It'll be no good. It'll bring up 4th down. So it'll be a 4th down opportunity now for the Chargers. I'd expect with this kind of a lead for them to go for it. So it will be 4th and about 6 at the Wolverine 46-yard line. Whitler now in shotgun. They're going to go back. Twins right. Single man left. He wants to throw it left. And a nice pass completion with contact will be Grant Johnson. Johnson now with a couple of receptions. Now, I want to remind you, Whitler has missed a couple of times tonight, but when he played against Potter County, he maybe missed 1 or 2 tops. He was almost perfect in passing, and he had a lot of shots. So again, it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the Wolverine 40. Whitler's going to go back to the I formation. It's Weinheimer and Hofer in the back. Hand off to Weinheimer up the center. And a good line hit that time by Gill. The 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8 from the Wolverine 38-yard line. 9:50 to go, 24-6 the score. It's Sully Buttes on top. Back up now to the line of scrimmage for Whitler and the gang. As he goes back to that formation, twins right. Single man over to the left, single man to the backfield. Whitler in the option, and he's going to get it off over to Weinheimer, and a good read that time by Volk and Greg. So they did a great job on the read. He's going to lose 3, so it'll bring up 3rd and about 11. It's a short 11, long 10. Right at about the 41-yard line for the Wolverines. I got to say, talking about the size of the line for the Chargers, you've got number 54, Jet Lamb at 276.3, and right next to him at center, a 5'10", 160-pounder. That's got to be tricky standing next to that beast. And Whitler is going to scramble it himself, wide open down the center, and he's still going on his feet as he is kicked out of bounds. They're going to say, I think it's just good for the first, I think. And it is. Sorry, for YouTube viewers, we're going to reposition the camera. All the viewers there on YouTube. Again, if you have an opportunity, please go to the YouTube site, KMLO. Watch Herreid Selby, the Sully Buttes, or just search for it. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. You can also subscribe and click the bell to be reminded each time we go live on YouTube. Whitler now is going to air it out over to the right side. He's got a man deep, and it's Grant Johnson. He's going to be just a bit overthrown. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Again, this is, well, I should say, comparing it to the first week, not normal for Whitler. Nick Whitler has got an arm. I mean, he really does. But he was almost perfect last week in Gettysburg. So it's back to the line of scrimmage for Whitler and the Purple People Eaters. There's going to be, I believe, encroachment. I'll wait to see the indication from the referee staff, the law on the field. Yes, it's encroachment by the defense. So the Chargers are going to pick up 5 the old-fashioned way. And it'll be 2nd and 5. As Whitler back up now to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose control of it. And the Wolverines are going to get control. So Volk is going to pick up a fumble recovery. And it'll be Wolverine football, 1st and 10 from their own 17. They have 8 minutes and 20 seconds to try to put another score on the board. Wolverines were first to draw blood in this game, putting the score up 6-0, a failed 2-point conversion. But after that, it's been Sully Buttes all night long. So the Wolverines will come back to the line of scrimmage. It's Pregame under center. Double wing set back, single man in the backfield in Sailor. They'll send a man in motion, and it's Pregame with the option. Kicks it off over to the hands of, I believe it was Tisdale. And I think they're still going to be tackled for a loss, so a good read by the Charger defense. They're going to give them a very short gain, about half a yard. So 2nd and 10 now for the Wolverines. 7:45 to go. As they come up now to the line of scrimmage. And it is Pregame under center, double wing set back again. Pitch back over to the hands of Randall. Randall needs to run with it. He's trying to juke and jive. And there's a face mask on the play, and he's going to be brought down for a big loss. But the face mask is going to give him a few on the play. It was an inadvertent, not intentional, so it's not the big one. As they will come back, I think they'll get to replay the down. And it is. It's a face mask against Sully Buttes. Their first penalty. In fact, I would have to say this is the first penalty of the season for them. Don't quote me. I wasn't sure if they gained any or not, but it'll bring down 2nd and 1. The Wolverines will come back up, rocking the white jerseys, black pants. They're going to send Tisdale now over to the left. They're going to keep in the backfield number 5, Trey Saylor, and Clayton Randall. Kind of a split back, so there's going to be a whistle, and I think Coach Heddick wants to talk things over. It's 24-6 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. 7:04 to go here in the first. We'll be back 60 seconds. Everything Country, KMLO.
It's not only the championships you'll remember, but the friendships you make along the way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid area Wolverines football team, volleyball team, and cross-country team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
At Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, they know farmers don't all have the same game plan. That's why they give farmers options, from what brand of seed they want to use to what features they want on their grain trailer. Barber Chemicals also provides custom spraying of ag chemicals and fertilizers, finding the best solution for your fields. Team up with the best. Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, a proud sponsor of Sully Butte Sports. Call 258-2708 or come see them under the Big Blue Water Tower south of Oneida.
All right, welcome back. It's going to be 2nd and about 1 for the Wolverines at their own 31-yard line. So they're going to go I formation as it is handed off to Randall. Randall will run it up. There in the tackle is Hofer. I don't think they're going to get a gain on the play. Oh, they lost some. It'll be 3rd and 2, right at their own 30. 24-6, still the score. 6:42 to go here in the first. So they're going to talk things over. They've tried a lot of different looks. They like to go with the double wing setback because it allows a lot of opportunity to run from that one spot without giving away what you're doing. Now they have started to change things up. They're in a wishbone formation, except dotting the wishbone is going to be Pregame in the quarterback. He's going to keep it, wants to pass. He's going to be wrapped up hard from behind, and there's Weinheimer. Big sack for a loss. And for the second time tonight, we're going to see a Wolverine punt. Last time the Wolverines attempted this, they dropped had a bad snap and did whatever they could just to get it off. It went a total of 9 yards. Actually, no, it was 8 yards. So Clayton Randall's going to put a Wolverine boot on the ball. And it's Frost back to receive for the Chargers. It's going to bounce at about the 50 and continue to take a Wolverine bounce and be down right at about the 29. 5:21 to go, 24-6. It's going to be a heat timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO. All right, I guess we're not going to take a break. We're going to stay right here.
Why did you and your family decide on Good Samaritan of Selby?
It's been tremendous, the fact that I've made such good progress. They're friendly.
If you're watching on YouTube, a lot that happens quite often.
Even the food, it's wonderful. I would recommend.
We run into an opportunity back of the studio, and every once in a while, miscommunication happens, and we miss a break. Welcome to Behind the Scenes.
Virtually anything in your house or building that can run on electricity can run on propane. However, a propane-fueled home is less costly to operate than an electric home. Studies have shown that propane is cheaper, warmer, cleaner, safer, and more dependable than electric. Contact Stewart & Daughters in Oneida at 258-2647 today to learn more about the benefits of propane. Stewart & Daughters, a proud sponsor of high school sports and the Sully Buttes Chargers.
24-6 on your Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard. All of your livestock handling needs, call Real Tough of Mobridge. It's going to be a snap, Whitler, and the pitch off over to the right side. And are they going to say that was a forward pass? They are. It'll be incomplete, no good, intended for Hofer. So it'll bring up second down. Second and 10 from their own 29. 5:16 again to go here in the first. It's 24-6. And here we go. It's high. No, it's a shotgun, new formation. Whitler's going to hand it off to Hofer. Hofer's going to be caught in the backfield, but not brought down. Hofer's going to drag a guy. I think eventually it was going to be Ogle. Ogle in on the blitz. He's going to get him early, but not early enough. So Hofer's going to gain 5. It'll bring down 3rd and 5 from their own 34-yard line. Again, Whitler running back and forth to the sideline to get the play. So they're going to come up now to the line of scrimmage. They're going to bring Frost over here to the left. And they're going to send Johnson over to the right and Hofer. And a whistle and a timeout. Yes, Chargers are going to take a timeout. They're going to talk things over. Again, it's 24-6 with 4:25 to go here in the first half. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO.
He is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Need help in your grain risk management? How about getting better prices than the local grain prices? Look no farther than Fearless Grain Marketing. Contact Jeremy Frost today at 605-295-3100. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping producers make sales that make sense while buying fear and selling greed. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping farmers connect directly with end users to make better, higher price sales with offices at 2000 South 4th Street in Oneida and Brown Commodities in Gettysburg.
Welcome back here. Once again, it's going to be right away as Whitler wants to take things over. And he goes back to work. He's still on his feet over to the right side. He'll be finally kicked out of bounds. but not after, or not before, a huge gain. So it's going to be good enough for the first. It'll be a 1st and 10, right at about their own 44-yard line. Coach Randall running the defense for the Wolverines. 4-17, 24-6, the score. As it's twins left, single man right, one in the backfield, and a pitch over this time to Hofer. They're going to try that play again, and he is finally hit out of bounds by Pregame, but not for about an 8-yard gain. So they're going to give him, I'm going to say 8, because it's a long 2. Short 3. So the Chargers will come back up. Now to the line of scrimmage again. One out to the right. I formation and shotgun this time for Whittler. And there's going to be a whistle and an offsides. I think what happened was Weinheimer was confused by the position, because in that particular position, or form, if you will, normally it's Whittler under center. And this time Whittler went in shotgun with an I formation in the back, which is kind of different. I can't say it wasn't by design, but it is different, because usually a power I is to do exactly that. Line them up for that power formation. So they're going to come back up, and this time Whittler will go under center. So there's the same formation. And the snap back this time is going to go to Hofer. Nice lead block by Weinheimer. And Hofer's going to punch it up, not until he gains the first. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Wolverine 45 now, as they just cross the midfield stripe. They're going to go to work, one over to the right, and it's an I again in the backfield. Hand off again to Hofer. Weinheimer, will be the lead blocker. Going to the old fullback formation. Now there's something you don't see anymore. So the Chargers will come back up with 3 yards to go until they switch the flag yet one more time. And another handoff, same play. And Hofer this time breaking it wide open as he's finally wrapped up by, well, let's say Herreid Selby. Originally Randall there to wrap him up, but couldn't bring him down. It took a lot of people. Huge gain. It's going to be 1st and 10 right at the Wolverine 16. It's wide left, I formation again. And Coach Randall wants to talk things over. 24-6 the score on your Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard with just 2:51 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day savings event at Reeker Electric, now through September 12th. Take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry in to Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Beal Insurance of Selby, Java, and Pollock must be doing something right. Like providing low-cost quality protection and a claim service that is second to none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Beal Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverine.
All right, welcome back here once again. 2:51 to go here in the first. It's going to be Whitler under center, I formation in the backfield. As the pass, no, he's going to hang on to it himself, but be wrapped up. That time it's Gill. And he's going to lose one. So it'll be 2nd and 11 from the Wolverine. 18-yard line. 2:26 to go. It's 24-6 in the Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. Both these teams will have a bye next week. So they will get a rest. Whitler under center. Hand off to Hofer. Hofer running it up over to the left side. Back, jumping, juking, and jiving. And he stretches forward and can't make it. They're going to say he's brought down right at the 4. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Chargers at the 4. Chargers once again looking to add another one to the score. 24-6. With another 8 would make it 32. And now would be the time to say, once you are ahead by 35 points, in the second half, the clock runs continuous steps for timeouts, touchdowns, etc. Once you're ahead by 50, the game is over. And a punch up the gut this time is going to Weinheimer. And it's going to be right at the goal. So it'll be 2nd and inches for the Chargers. Anybody willing to bet it's going to be another Weinheimer punch up the gut? And no. It's a Whitler keeper. So it'll be another 6 points for the Chargers to make it a 36 game. With 1:06 to go, 2-point conversion pending. And again, one of those situations that we talked about before, if you allow the Chargers the opportunity to get out and ahead early, they're going to maintain that lead. And they're going to do it successfully. They aren't a team you're going to be able to hold back offensively very well. Your best hope is to punch and then punch back. This time it's going to be Hofer as he has 2, 3, maybe 4 efforts on the play, and he'll punch it in for 2. On your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard with 1:06 to go in the second, it's Sully beats 32, Herreid Selby area 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug and alcohol testing. Tests are $35 and can be scheduled with Memory Carlson by calling 649-1220 or 848-0912. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
32-6 the score. Another purple boot on the ball coming up. Brought to you by, once again, Jordan Shaw. His leg's going to be tired by the end of the night. He's going to put a high end over ender and it'll land at about the 15 into the hands of Randall. Randall's going to try to find a groove and cut back. A nice cutback as he'll get forward to about the 39-yard line. So a good return for Randall. Now the Wolverines have got to try something different opportunities. They have the 6 points they have through a pass down the center into the hands of Randall, right up the gut. It was a wide open center screen, not screen really, but center drop, if you will, and it caught the Charger defense by surprise, and that was the success of their first 6 points. Lately, they've been doing a lot of the same. They've tried quarterback options. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've pulled almost every play out of the playbook, but nothing has been working. Again, strong defense. I formation in the backfield. Handoff to Randall. Randall's going to try to juke and jive, but right away to be met. It's going to be Hofer and Shaw. So he's going to gain 1. But if you're watching it live on YouTube, you saw that Randall really had to make a lot of second and third efforts. Good job cutting it back up into the inside and trying to make a run for it downfield. But again, once they get hit by that backfield, it's been trouble. I don't know that there's been a lot of trouble on the line, which has been surprising. But again, with that strong backfield, I mean, they're in a 3, well, you can do a 3-3-3 or call it a 3-5-1, either way. But another handoff. This time it'll go into the hands of Saylor. He'll punch it up. Good enough for about 2. So it'll be 3rd and 6. So that's it. That is the end of the first half. Again, on your Real Tough Farm product scoreboard, it is Sully beats 32. Herreid Selby Area 6. We'll be back with your Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinic's halftime show in 5 minutes. Stay tuned on Everything Country, KMLO.
Everyone at Wilbur Ellis hopes that producers are looking forward to winter wheat seeding. If you're ready for pre-plant burn down or starter fertilizer for your wheat, contact Wilbur Ellis in Blunt, Highmore, or Miller. Delivery is available. Ask about fall prepay on fertilizer and seed with financing available. Wilbur Ellis specializes in soil sampling and can help you take advantage of variable rate seed and fertilizer with Ag Verdict. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Good luck Chargers from Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida, your local independently owned and operated grain elevator. At home or in the field, find all the market information you need online at oahegraincorp.com. You can even get bid information by text. Oahe Grain, bringing the world's markets to local farmers with updates every day. For all your grain marketing needs, call Tim or Allen at Oahe Grain in Oneida today. 1-800-658-3654.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
All right, welcome back here once again to your Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinic's halftime show. Spencer Gosh here for the Dakota Radio Group and KMLO Sports. Let's talk a little bit about how this first game went. Now, a lot of it right away out the bat. Herreid Selby area wants the ball, and they want to defend against the sun. They should have said and given you the opportunity that they were probably going to pass. They wanted to take their shot downfield, and they wanted to try to punch something in quickly. So they did. The first play that they had, it was an awry play. It went back a few yards and didn't work out very well. It was a run play. The second play, they sent Randall up the center and wide open for a great catch and around 51 to 56 yard touchdown pass. So again, there was their shot. Should have given you the indication they were probably going to take a shot again, wanting the sun behind their back. After that, Sully Buttes comes out. They have a rough start to things. They try to get it down, and I believe they do punch it in. They get it in, good for 6. Then they complete the 2-point conversion. So now they're ahead 8-6. After that, it's been Sully Buttes pretty much the entire game. Sully Buttes' offense has been very dominant. The Wolverines haven't had much to go for their offense, except for that last drive right before the end of the second quarter. They were starting to put something together. They were getting what they call a 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Well, that gives you an opportunity to take a look at what you're talking about because you're winning those battles up front. You're winning them on the line. They've been trying to do a lot of the big play stuff. The quarterback options, the screens, the screen passes, different opportunities have been taking a look, whether it be to the outside or even downfield. They've taken their shots, but they haven't happened. There hasn't been a lot of things going on, and it's a lot in take because of the very talented Sully Buttes secondary. They have a very athletic group back there, and Jason Whitler. They've got Jordan Shaw back there, Sebastian Frost, Mackenzie Weinheimer. I mean, you're talking about some studs back in the secondary defensively for the Sully Buttes Chargers. So getting around that's almost impossible. You could get by the line. And again, my hat off to the Herreid Selby area linemen. The Wolverine line has done a really good job. And this isn't an easy feat because they're going against a very tough Sully Buttes Charger line. Because this Sully Buttes Charger line, we're talking about Jet Lamb. The guy's been a stud for as long as he's been playing football. We're talking about just a number of guys there on the line. So they've taken their opportunities, and maybe now it's time. If you're winning those battles up front, now might be the time to try to turn it around and head up the inside. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, good old-fashioned football. The problem is you're down 32-6. That's the issue. So you've got to make up some ground fast. So what that does, and it puts the Chargers into a great position, because what that does is that forces you now to take your shots. It forces you to push your way out, and it forces you to try to get big plays, because you're trying to put a lot of grass under your cleats with taking as little time off the clock as possible, because now you have to rely on your defense to make stops. A situation that hasn't happened. We have not seen a punt from the Sully Buttes Chargers all day long. The only boot-to-ball action's been on the kickoff line right there at about the 40. So those are the chances and the opportunities you got to remember. I tell you what, let's send it back to the studio. We'll go back for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll talk about the Chargers side of the football. Stay tuned. Everything Country, KMLO.
In Oneida is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes athletics and youth activities. Stop by the corner on your way out to support the Chargers for all of your C-store needs. Fuel, hot stuffed pizza, roaster chicken, and daily lunch specials. Plus snacks, beverages, and everybody's favorite, warm cookies. The crew at the corner is proud of the hard work and determination our kids show in all of their school activities and wish them good luck in today's performance. From the corner in Oneida.
Summer is winding down, but not the savings here at C&B and Selby. Right now, John Deere planter and seeder parts are on sale. Gauge wheels, closing wheels, openers, and more. Save 10% on in-stock parts over the counter and 15% on in-stock parts installed through our shop. Call our parts experts to check out our savings on sickle and guard assemblies and flip-over reel kits for your flex heads. We also have great deals on our Romax gathering chains and stock rolls for your corn heads. Good luck, athletes, from all of us at C&B and Selby, your local John Deere dealer.
With convenient mobile text banking from Sunrise Bank, it's easier than ever to manage your money right where you are. Using just your message feature on your mobile phone, you can quickly check your account balances and review your transaction history. See how easy it is to keep up with your finances on the go. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes Athletics and Activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's competition. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Sports season is once again upon us. Do you sometimes feel like you're going in 7 different directions? Hi, this is Deb from Shorty's One Stop in Selby, and we would like to make your life a little easier. So stop in for all your traveling snacks, ice-cold beverages, and look for the new Fertile flavors coming soon. Also, fill your tanks with Shorty's top-tier Cenex detergent gasoline. Good luck to all the students and athletes from all of us at Shorty's One Stop.
All right, welcome back here yet once again on your Mulbridge Regional Hospital and Clinic's halftime show. Spencer Gosh here for the Dakota Radio Group, your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. It's Sully Buttes 32, Herreid Selby area 6. And let's break down now. We're going to break down the opposite side of the ball. We talked about in the last segment, we talked about the Chargers defense and the Wolverine offense. Now let's break down the Chargers offense and the Wolverine defense. First of all, for the Chargers, what do you got to change? It's 32-6. I don't know if you have to change anything. You've got a lot of good athletes back there, a lot of things working well. Now, that being said, there have been some opportunities that we didn't see last week at Potter County. There's been some missed passes, some miscommunication, but it's the second game of the season. You got to expect that. That's going to happen. Not to mention, there's 1 or 2 starters out for the Chargers, so there's some new guys in there trying to learn some new positions, trying to get formations down, and so on and so forth. So the mistakes are going to happen. They aren't huge. It hasn't been that big. They did have a fumble a little bit ago that turned the ball over, but then the Wolverines came and it was 4-out. So it was an opportunity for the Chargers to find a way to try to better yourself, but still in the same sense, it didn't affect them when it came to the scoreboard. And at the end of the game, nobody cares about anything but what's on the scoreboard because that's what gets you the W. So offensively, keep working, Probably if I were Coach Steffner, and I don't mean to put words into his mind or into his mouth or anything, but I'd probably start to experiment a little bit, bring some players in, especially some younger players, get them some play time, some experience, try to build your future up, and maybe try some of those plays that you kind of have at the back of the playbook, but you don't really want other teams to see because, as you know, people are going to watch these videos. They're going to try to depict everything. Some of the things they've done really good is they broke down the Wolverine defense's outside contain. So the Wolverines are coming up in a 4-man front. That gives your defensive ends their job. When you're in a 3-man front, your job is, that's the actually outside linebackers in the back. So if you go to a 3-5 or even a 3-4, your outside linebackers will take that contain. And what I mean by contain is you're supposed to sit. So you get into a position where you get back behind the line of scrimmage and you sit to make sure everybody comes in. It's really hard to do on defense because we're talking about that killer instinct, if you will. So you want to always attack. You always want to go to the ball. You want that sack. You want those stats. But your defensive ends, they need to get outside and sit. Even if that means that they've got a tight end on them, trying to block them in a different direction, they have to win those battles. They've got to force people inside. Now, they've done that a time or two. But on the big plays where Whittler is able to get on the outside, they weren't quite able to do that. When they do keep their contained, there's a breakdown in the center. You've got Jet Lamb controlling it up front, and that breaks down into the center, and it gives Whittler that inside track. So it keeps him a very volatile and a very versatile quarterback. He can do whatever he wants. That kid's an athlete. He was player of the game last week, as you could see. Camilo, try to get this Camilo player of the game. He was the player of the game last week, a winner of one of the T-shirts. This week, it's probably likely to go to somebody else, but we don't want to speculate. We don't want to try to guess as to exactly where we're at on that. But more than likely, it's going to go to somebody else. There's been a lot of great team efforts out there. I mean, we could talk about Hofer's amazing efforts. We could talk about Weinheimer. just the beast, the machine, if you will. A lot of Hofer's runs were based on what Weinheimer was able to do blocking for him. So there's just a lot of opportunity there. Probably like to see Whitler air it out a little more. I know you're ahead 32-6, and you want that time to burn. You just want to blow the game over. Last week they got into the 35 mercy rule against Potter County. They probably would like to see that now. But you've got a bye week next week. It is a little warm, but it's starting to cool down outside. We've had 2 official timeouts, preheat timeouts. But again, you kind of want to try some things. Give some things a different effort. But I expect to see the starters in for at least the first half, if not the full third quarter. And then if we're still playing in the fourth quarter, they'll probably start to bring others in throughout that time. Again, they're more than likely looking for that 35 goal to keep that clock running. And then it turns more into a practice for the Chargers. But for the Wolverines, defensively, what do you got to do? Number one, Weinheimer's going to bust it up the gut. Okay, he's going to take you, and he's going to take you head on, and the guy's a machine. He's going to block 1, 2, maybe 3 guys. That's the kind of work he's been able to do. He's been able to hit that line hard and take it into the backfield. When you're talking that, guys, we're talking about 5 yards. Then you've got Hofer carrying the ball behind him. He's going to bust it out either way, and that guy's kind of a machine too. I mean, he's going to take people as far as he wants to go, and he's going to continue to pull and drag that way through. So you've got to try to find a way to contain. What I would do, if we're playing that I formation, I'd make my middle linebackers meet Weinheimer, and my outside linebackers crash behind him. That's the only way to try to contain Hofer and to take that factor out. Make those outside linebackers crash and hit him at 1, maybe 2 yards. I mean, the ideal situation would be to get your line to push back and plug some holes, but we're talking about 2 pretty good lines so far here tonight. So I don't know if that's, it wants to be your first strategy, because that's kind of a given. You're supposed to be doing that all the time anyway. And then your safeties back in the back, they're supposed to watch, keep their head on a swivel, and they've done a good job breaking a lot of the big plays. But there have been some situations where it's, again, gotten away on them. So you're going to want to take a look at coverages, and you're going to want to take a look at that situation. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's an opportunity to go to that 3-man front, put more guys into the backfield, pull one guy back at safety in coverage, and see what happens. I mean, what do you got to lose? You're 32-6 right now. So lots of opportunities for the Wolverines. I think we're going to see some things switch up a little bit. We're going to see them take some chances and some breaks. You may see some big breaks on the Charger side of things, but that's what happens when you take chances. We're going to send it back to the studio for 60 seconds, 2 minutes. Let's go back for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll have your second half of high school boys football action. This has been the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinic's halftime show. Stay tuned on Everything Country KMLO.
Crop One Insurance of Oneida wants to remind you that the closing date to insure winter wheat is September 30th. Lauren Hansen of Crop One Insurance has over 22 years of experience in crop insurance and agriculture finance services. Crop One offers whole farm, multi-peril, hail, and PRF insurance. Located at 118 South Main Street in Oneida. Give Lauren Hansen a call at 605-280-7727 for an appointment or more information. Crop One Insurance. With experience you can trust.
It's not only the championships you'll remember, but the friendships you make along the way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid Selby area Wolverines football team, volleyball team, and cross-country team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
At Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, they know farmers don't all have the same game plan. That's why they give farmers options, from what brand of seed they want to use to what features they want on their grain trailer. Barber Chemicals also provides custom spraying of ag chemicals and fertilizers, finding the best solution for your fields. Team up with the best. Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, a proud sponsor of Sully Butte Sports. Call 258-2708 or come see them under the Big Blue Water Tower south of Oneida.
Why did you and your family decide on Good Samaritan of Selby?
It's been tremendous, the fact that I've made such good progress. They're friendly as well as professional. It's just everything about them. They're just so good at what they do.
And they're going to go to work right away, a punt and a nice return. It's more of a squib kick. I shouldn't say punt kick. More of a squib kick, and it's going to be 1st and 10, or again, right at the 48-yard line.
A marvelous place. More information on Good Sam of...
So the Chargers now go to work on offense. They're going to split out. Twins left, single man to the right, single man in the backfield.
Propane. However, a propane...
As they got another headlight infraction. If you're listening to the radio, your headlights are on. Try to keep them off.
Make sure you guys keep your headlights off. Thank you.
A proud sponsor of high school sports and the Sully Buttes Chargers.
All right, welcome back. It's a kick and a muffed snap, but Whittler is going to pick it up, has all the time in the world, and he's going to run a long way. Probably about 15. We'll say 13. So it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Chargers at the 40. Now, if you're just tuning in for radio, folks, we missed a Wolverine kick. It was a squib kick right to about the 40, picked up, run down to about the 50. A little short off, 45 maybe. And then the Chargers just ran their first play in a big run. It's going to be a handoff to Weinheimer as he's going to punch it up. A big hit. And big gain of about 11. And I'm here to tell you, Gill now knows what it feels like to get hit by a payloader as he gets up looking for a license plate. Big hit that time by Weinheimer. 32-6, 11-17 to go. It's going to be power I, Whittler under center. And here we go. And a handoff this time, it's Hofer. Hofer with the lead blocker again. And he's going to gain another 5. Again, there's that lead block. You send Weinheimer at fullback. You punch him up the gut, and he's going to get you. You're going to get 5 no matter what. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. So the Wolverines going to stick with that 4-man front. Nope, they went back to a 3. Hate being right. So they're going to try that 3-man front. Puts more people back in coverage. Snap goes off, and Weinheimer running up the gut. And choo-choo, he's down to about the 11? No, sorry, 6. So he's going to gain 20 on that alone, just in running straight up the gut. And maybe that's because you're taking the pressure off the line. That might be why the big gain. Now you're putting it all into the middle linebacker's position, and they were spread out on coverage. So it could be, maybe that doesn't work either. (32-6) with 5 to go till the 10-minute mark in the third. Shotgun formation. It's 1 to the right, 1 to the left. And Whittler wants to pass. He's going to try to get it over, and it's going to be incomplete, no good.
Whittler's pass is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So it'll be 2nd and goal right at the 6. (32-6). Still the score. And they're looking to make it 38. Back up now to the line of scrimmage for the purple and gold. I guess both teams are purple and gold. They should probably keep that. Well, one of them is black. Purple, white, and gold, we'll say. Sully Buttes now with a handoff into the hands of Hofer, and he's hit. Did he reach far enough? As Wade Bangaman's right there to bring him down. But he couldn't get it over the line, so it's going to be 3rd and goal from about the 1. They're going to gain 2, maybe 3 on the play. As the clock continues to wind down. Now it's 1 to the right. High formation again in the backfield. I'm betting a handoff to Hofer with a Weinheimer. No. Hand off to Weinheimer. He's going to do it himself. He'll punch it in. Good for 6, and it'll be a 38-6 game with just over 9 to go here in the third. We're waiting. A 2-point conversion for the Chargers. Substitutions in both ways. As Whittler brings the play in from the sideline. Again, we're talking about 2.5 yards and a cloud of glory. So they're going to go to that I formation. Under center is Whittler. The snap, the pitch over to Hofer. Hofer wrapped up early. Can he get in? No! For the first time, a Wolverine stop with 9:08 in the third. 38-6. We'll be back on Everything Country, KMLO.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Need help in your grain risk management? How about getting better prices than the local grain prices? Look no farther than Fearless Grain Marketing. Contact Jeremy Frost today at 605-295-3100. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping producers make sales that make sense while buying fear and selling greed. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping farmers connect directly with end users to make better, higher price sales with offices at 2000 South 4th Street in Oneida and Brown Commodities in Gettysburg.
Hi, welcome back here again, 38-6. Chargers are on top, and we're waiting. A Shaw boot on the ball. Again, YouTube, the place to go if you want to watch it live. KMLO, search for Herreid Selby v. Sully Buttes. We are live here in Oneida. Jordan Shaw getting ready to tiptoe to the tulips, and here we go. A long boot this time. Get into the hands of, that is Tisdall. Tisdall's going to try to cut back, and he's not going to make it far. He'll make it up to about the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Just over 9 to go now. Again, a 32-point lead. 3 more points will take him to the 35. Yes, that's right. If my math teacher is listening, I can still do it. I still got it. I did not have to take my shoes off to figure that out, but I do have a calculator on my phone. This reminds me, the funniest joke about that was whenever you were in school, your teacher always says, you're not going to have a calculator with you everywhere. Boy, did we show them. All right, handoff goes to Randall. He's going to go over to the right side. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Did he make it back? Johnson there to make the tackle, and no gain. He ran about 6 yards to make it back to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to line up, settle back into the huddle. As they come up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be back to the wires. Yep, double wing. Pregame under center, sent a man in motion, hand up, no, pitch out. Still on his feet. Randall gets driven way back. That time by Hofer.
Hand off to Randall, tackled by Hofer. Tisdall, tackled by Hofer.
Oh, it was Tisdall. That's one of those situations that you got to go to a body shop to remove the dents off of that ego. And it's going to be an official timeout. I don't know if it's injury or if it's heat. But either way, that's what they're going to do. 7:53 left to go in the third, 38-6. We'll be back. 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day Savings Event at Reeker Electric, now through September 12th. Take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry into Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
Today, thousands of people insure their homes with Auto Owners Homeowners Insurance. With that many...
Hey, Spencer, we've already gone through the list 3 times now.
To none. And you even save money by insuring both your home and car with their no-problem Auto Owners Insurance agents. See Dan, Rich, or Sarah of Marinville Insurance in Selby, Java, or Pollock. Proud supporter of the Herreid Selby area Wolverine.
Still an injury timeout as they are trying to help out. I believe it's Graham. Couldn't tell you for sure, though. So they're going to take a look. It's a bum leg, bad wheel. So, still an official timeout. Again, they're giving the kids opportunity to breathe. Hopefully it's just a cramp or something along that nature. And he'll be back. They do have a bye week coming up, so they've got plenty of time. Next week, we get to make that ever so lovely trip to Frederick, South Dakota, which is literally the middle of South Dakota. You thought I was going to say nowhere. I know, I saw you look, but it is. Anyway, so Potter County will take on North Border again up in Frederick. Here we go. It's going to be a quick handoff, direct snap. It's a direct snap and then a handoff to the quarterback. Good enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Wolverines with 7:47 to go. 38-6 the score. As they try to go back to work. They're going to talk things over. Guy still on the sideline. That's actually TJ Obley, one of their very strong linebackers. That is on the sideline with an injury. They look like they're trying to stretch him out. Shotgun formation, trips right, man in motion. Lead blocker trying to outrun him and taken down behind the line of scrimmage is going to be Ryan Joachim. 5'8", freshman at 164 pounds. Yoakum. Let's call him Yoakum. So they've got some substitutions in for the Wolverines. Randall wants to get a look. There's a flag and an illegal shift, but it will be declined as it is now 2nd and about 17. And the Wolverines will come back up. Pregame will go under center. And he's going to lose the snap, but fall on it. So to bring up 3rd at about 17. It's one of those good news, bad news type deals when you've had that kind of a night that the Wolverines have had. One of those situations where I've got good news and bad news. What's the bad news? He fumbled it. What's the good news? He landed on it and didn't lose any yardage. I mean, that's the kind of night it's been really for the Wolverines this evening. So, it's 3rd and again 17. Double wing setback. Pregame under center, single man in the backfield. He wants to pass. He's got a man open to the right. No. Yes. And he tried coming back across to Greg. And it's going to be incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. I'm assuming back where it's at, it's going to be a late hit. No, it was a holding. Wolverines. So they're going to decline it. It'll be 4th and about 17, maybe 18. As the referee picks up his pretty yellow scarf. And they're going to bring out the punt team. Another boot on the ball for Herreid Selby area. But hopefully, they bring out at least one more. Oh, there's the 9th guy. So it's going to be Randall back to punt, back to receive is Frost for the Chargers. The snap. And again, he dropped the ball. Randall drops the ball as he gets ready to punt. I don't even know if you can say he dropped the ball. He missed his foot. So he had to pick it up, and by then Shaw was right there to ramp him up. As the second muffed punt attempt by the Wolverines. So it's 1st and 10 now for Sully Buttes at the Wolverine 20-yard line. 38-6, 6:04 to go here in the 3rd. Chargers will come back up. And a timeout. Again, on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard, it's Sully Buttes, 38. Herreid Selby area 6. 6:04 to go in the 3rd. Real Tough Farm Products. For all of your livestock handling needs, call Real Tough. We'll be back 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. Thorstenson Trucking also provides CDL drug and alcohol testing. Tests are $35 and can be scheduled with Memory Carlson by calling 649-1220 or 848-0912. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
Welcome back, and it's going to be a pass to Hofer over to the outside. He's going to run it down to about the 3-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal now for the Chargers. So here's an opportunity once again. Randall with the takedown. .550 to go. With this score, the clock will run. They're at the 2-point hash. Under center, Whitler hands off to Hofer. Hofer runs it up and is stopped early. Bring up 2nd and 1. 2nd and goal at the 1. Gill there again. You know, lots of opportunity, but a lot of good things we're seeing out of the Wolverine defensive and offensive lines. I got to say, I mean, they're tired. They're going up against a real line right now. But they have not crumbled yet. When you're hearing the linemen make those tackles, you know that they're still in it. Whitler under center, I formation, and the handoff goes to Hofer. Hofer hit again, but is in for the touchdown. It's 44-6. 4:55 to go here in the 3rd. All waiting. A 2-point conversion for Sully Buttes. So what's it going to be? Another Whitler keeper. How about a Weinheimer punch up the gut? Or a Hofer 2-point led by Weinheimer? Either way, Whitler's going to make me look like an idiot and try to throw. And he does! There he is. But wrapped up way in the backfield. He's trying to throw it. How about that? There's Frost coming back across the field to try to get Whittler, as Whittler is tied up in the backfield. Almost brought down. Whittler launches it, and 2-point conversion by Frost. Makes it 46-6 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. We'll be back. 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO.
Everyone at Wilbur Ellis hopes that producers are looking forward to winter wheat seeding. If you're ready for pre-plant burn down or starter fertilizer for your wheat, contact Wilbur Ellis in Blunt, Highmore, or Miller. Delivery is available. Ask about fall prepay on fertilizer and seed with financing available. Wilbur Ellis specializes in soil sampling and can help you take advantage of variable rate seed and fertilizer with Ag Verdict. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
If your checking account earns little or no interest and charges you ATM fees galore, isn't it time for a new checking account? At Bank West, E-Plus checking customers earn a great interest rate and never pay ATM fees. Can your current checking account do that? Switching to E-Plus is easy. Visit us online at bankwest-sd.bank or work with a friendly staff at one of our convenient locations. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, 44-6, 4:55. It is Sully Buttes, Sully Buttes all day long. Wolverines back to receive is going to be Randall and Tisdall. Jordan Shaw will put a boot on the ball. As they get ready to go. Now, I don't mean to make too much light, so I don't mean to offend anybody if they're watching or if they're listening. That's not my intention at all. Just trying to keep a broadcast interesting. Now, I graduated from Selby, so then being your home team, it's kind of like family. So if you're going to make a joke, make it about yourself and your family. Tisdall's going to get a square. Well, it's going to be a low kick. It'll bounce on the ground. He'll have to jump on it at about the 24. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 24-yard line. Again, being down by 35 or more, the clock will run at the start of this possession. And is there a timeout? Yes, another heat timeout. We'll be back 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO.
Good luck, Chargers, from Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida, your local independently owned and operated grain elevator. At home or in the field, find all the market information you need online at oahegraincorp.com. You can even get bid information by text. Oahe Grain, bringing the world's markets to local farmers with updates every day. For all your grain marketing needs, call Tim or Allen at Oahe Grain in Oneida today. 1-800-658-3654.
When it's time for agricultural, commercial, or residential improvements, you can rely on the guys from Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. No job is too big or too small. They can deliver ready-mix concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, and more directly to you. With over 50 years in business, Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete are proud to deliver quality products at competitive prices. For a quote, call Herreid Concrete in Herreid at 605-437-2455 or Linton Concrete in Linton at 701-254-4681.
All right, welcome back here once again. It is 44-6 with 4:47 to go. And the Wolverines go back to work on offense. They're going to lose the ball again, and Begeman's going to pick it up and run it forward. So, that's their best play in the playbook is the fumble, recover, and run it forward. Yeah. I don't think it was probably intended, but it literally has been some of their best yardage. So, keep it up. 66 total yards of offense for the Wolverines. 50-plus came in the first play. And the snap. Begeman hands off to Randall. Randall cuts to the inside, but right there is going to be number 21, Jordan Shaw. He'll gain 3, maybe 4 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and about 4. right at the 41-yard line, their own 41. 3:40 to go here in the third. Again, they trail 44-6. Wolverines will talk things over and try to get something going. That's got to be the mindset now. I've been in their shoes. I've been on that field when you're down an astronomical amount. You've got to keep pushing. Never quit. It's the only way you're going to get better. Handoff goes over to Randall. Randall over to the right side. He's going to run it up again. Nice gain. He might have it. If not, he'll be close enough for them to go for it on fourth down. We'll wait for an indication. They're going to measure. They're going to measure, aren't they? Yep, they're going to measure. All right, 2:58 to go, 44-6. And a measurement waiting. We'll wait to see for whether or not the indication is first down. I'm going to say by a nose. No. They're going to be inches short. So it'll be fourth down and inches for the Wolverines at their own 34-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third. And again, not sure if it's in your playbook, but I say fumble it, pick it up, and fall forward. Lights are messing around a little bit with the YouTube video. I do apologize. Does get a bit tricky at night. I'll try to stay on top of things for you folks at home watching it live. Here we go. Wade Pregame under center. 2 in the back, 1 to the left. Handoff, no. He's going to keep it himself. Quarterback option. He's got the first 10 more. He cuts back across the field. He's at the 40. One man to beat. And he is still on his feet as he gets to the touchdown. Wolverine! Looking for laundry. And there is. Back here at about the 36-yard line. A zebra dropped his hanky. Holding. Offense. This one, or blocking the back, sorry. And so this one will come back. And again, I have to apologize to the folks watching. Had to make camera adjustments inside the crow's nest here. It was getting a little difficult. Beautiful crow's nest. One of the nicest ones I've probably ever been at. But still got to make adjustments. And I don't want to get stuck on the top. Having to carry all that equipment up top, that might be a bit rough. Again, a lot of great things coming in store for you in sports. We're giving DRG News a facelift, so keep an eye on that and stay tuned in. We're also bringing you the games live this year. We're trying it. We're going to see how it goes. Handoff's going to go to Tisdale. Tisdale to the left side. He loses the ball, and it's recovered by the Chargers. Peterson will pick that one up, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 42-yard line. So like that, things start going well for the Wolverines, and mistakes happen. I mean, that's just kind of the way things go. It sounds like Kimball Whitelake is walked away with their game against Miller Highmore. So the Wolverines will have to go back to work on defense, hone their skills a little bit on defense. I always liked playing defense more than I liked playing offense. It was a lot more fun. I guess it was less confusing. Maybe that's what it was. Whitler is going to go under center, and the handoff now to be into the hands of Johnson. And Johnson's going to run and keep going. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Johnson! Shaw, sorry. Jordan Shaw is going to punch one in for 6. So it is a touchdown. So 50-6. 2-point conversion pending. With a successful 2-point conversion, they will be 4 points. 4 points away from a 50. With the 2-point conversion. Going to be a whistle and a flag. Is it encroachment or offside? It is a false start by the offense, so they will back up 5 yards. So there they go. New quarterback in for the Chargers. That's Caleb Chicoyan. And I think his receiver zigged maybe when he thought he was going to zag. So it'll be no good. 50-6 our score with 1:47 to go here in the third. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
The Corner in Oneida is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes athletics and youth activities. Stop by the Corner on your way out to support the Chargers for all of your C-store needs. Fuel, hot stuffed pizza, roaster chicken, and daily lunch specials. Plus snacks, beverages, and everybody's favorite, warm cookies. The crew at the Corner is proud of the hard work and determination our kids show in all of their school activities and wish them good luck in today's performance. From the Corner in Oneida.
Summer is winding down, but not the savings here at C&B and Selby. Right now, John Deere planter and seeder parts are on sale. Gauge wheels, closing wheels, openers, and more. Save 10% on in-stock parts over the counter and 15% on in-stock parts installed through our shop. Call our parts experts to check out our savings on sickle and guard assemblies and flip-over reel kits for your flex heads. We also have great deals on our Romax gathering chains and stock rolls for your corn heads. Good luck, athletes, from all of us at C&B and Selby, your local John Deere dealer.
Hi, welcome back here. It is 50-6 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. For all of your livestock handling needs, call Real Tough of Mobridge. 1:47 to go here in the third. The Wolverines out, ready to receive. We've got number 1, Clayton Randall, and number 8, Carter Tisdall. Coming out for the Chargers. I gotta know, I mean, there are some substitutions in, but usually they keep the same kicker, and it is Jordan Shaw. He'll be back out. The back of his leg's got to be sore by now. And they're going to line up, spread it out, and here we go. So it's an onside. And again, it's going to be recovered. The second onside recovery for him tonight is Connor Fiedler. So Connor Fiedler, Johnny on the spot when it comes to the onside kicks. He's going to prove his worth on the hands team. Substitutions in now for the Wolverines. My favorite time of the night. Let's learn new numbers and new names. Took me 3 quarters, 4 quarters just to get the other ones. All right. Number 63. Don't even have him. We're going to have to go to the computer for that one. Back up now to the line of scrimmage. Number 4, Trey Saylor. He'll be your quarterback. I formation, 1 man out. Now to the right. Left, sorry. As a bobbled snap and another fumble. And I think there's purple on top of that one. So it will be another Charger recovery. Charger ball. And of course, there are no JV numbers out there. So Baby Chico out to quarterback now for The Sully Butte Chargers. For the Chargers. Shotgun formation. Single man in the backfield, one to the right, one to the left. Chicon. I'll get it. He's going to shoot out over to the left side. A nice catch. He's still on his feet at the 30, the 20, and finally brought down. Catching the ball that time is Zach Ferries. So Shequin's second pass of the night. Completed. He is 1 for 2, 50% on the night. Put a sock in him, pouring somebody else in. That's a good stat to end. I wouldn't be saying all this if his dad wasn't standing next to me, so. Back up now to the line of scrimmage for the Chargers. Shequin in shotgun. Handoff this time is going to go to number 4 as he tries to go up. Tristan Ogle. Tristan Ogle gets his first touch of the night. And more substitutions in now for the Chargers. Substitutions all around, as far down as either team probably can go. And Chargers talking things over. Nope, that's it. Your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. It is Sully Buttes 50, Herreid Selby Area 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Everything Country KMLO.
With convenient mobile text banking from Sunrise Bank, it's easier than ever to manage your money right where you are. Using just your message feature on your mobile phone, you can quickly check your account balances and review your transaction history. See how easy it is to keep up with your finances on the go. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Buttes Athletics and Activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's competition. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Sports season is once again upon us. Do you sometimes feel like you're going in 7 different directions? Hi, this is Deb from Shorty's One Stop in Selby, and we would like to make your life a little easier. So stop in for all your traveling snacks, ice-cold beverages, and look for the new Furreau flavors coming soon. Also, fill your tanks with Shorty's top-tier Cenex detergent gasoline. Good luck to all the students and athletes from all of us at Shorty's One Stop.
All right, we're about to start the 4th quarter. You may have paid full price for the ticket, folks, and for the seat, but you're only going to need the edge on this one. And a pitch off this time back into the hands of Ogle. Tristan Ogle tries to punch it up to the left, and he's met by a slew of Wolverines, and it'll be a short gain. We'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 9 now for the Chargers. McNeil there in the tackle. Congratulations, your name will be in the newspaper. And back to work now for the Chargers. Again, it's 50-6 with a touchdown here. That would end the game. It's 11:18 to go here in the 4th. But I must say, this second or third string defense has had a bit of a tough time here. So it is Chicoine, one to throw, and it was all right there, just a little low, and it'll be no good. Chicoine. I'll get that name right. I will, I promise. Pass the time was intended for Peterson. That'll bring up 4th down. All right, back to work for the Chargers, and Shikwon in shotgun. He wants to pass. He has a man, and it's going to be incomplete. No good. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the Wolverines will get it 1st and 10 at their own 19. Once again, next week, we will be in Frederick, South Dakota for the Potter County North Border Battle. That one should be a pretty much better balanced game. Our first 2 games have been a little one-sided. Well, and they've both been with Sully Butte, so they've been one-sided towards Sully Butte. It'll be a kickoff, 7 o'clock kickoff. Pregame starts at about 6:40. So tune in to your favorite country station, KMLO 100.7 on your radio dial, broadcasting all over North Central South Dakota and more. And a handoff this time is going to go up to the right side. I'll try to get a number for you. And it looks like number 5, so it'll be Sailor. Sailor will punch it up himself. It'll be 2nd down and about, we'll say 6, maybe 7. And as I'm sure everybody in attendance has noticed, it's a wonderful time of the night when a skunk crawls underneath the bleachers. And it'll be handed off, go up the gut yet once again. Gain of about 1 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. That one's going to be Yoakum. So they've got 5 to go. Back up down to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and about 5 for the Wolverines. As it gets handed up, straight up the gut this time, it's going to be Sailor. Sailor will get a pretty good gain, but is it enough? Oh! In the words of my favorite movie of all time, Major League, just a bit outside. They've got about half a yard. So I'll bet they go for it. 7:33 left to go in regulation. It's 50-6. Sully Butte's on top. Wolverines with the ball. Both teams have subbed down. And the pitch off and away. Misdirected play as it's still way back in the backfield. The quarterback that time, Golden Schumacher, trying to get rid of it. Just to anybody. Tries to get enough in the hands of Sailor. Sailor's going to be brought down. It'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Wolverine 24-yard line. 7:12 to go here in regulation. Again, both teams bye week for next week. They both get to take a breather. They want a timeout. We'll take one too. 7:12 to go, 50-6. We'll be back. 60 seconds on Everything Country, KMLO.
Crop One Insurance of Oneida wants to remind you that the closing date to insure winter wheat is September 30th. Lauren Hansen of Crop One Insurance has over 22 years of experience in crop insurance and agriculture finance services. Crop One offers whole farm, multi-peril, hail, and PRF insurance. Located at 118 South Main Street in Oneida. Give Lauren Hansen a call at 605-280-7727 for an appointment or more information. Crop One Insurance. With experience you can trust.
It's not only the championship
All right, hey,
you'll remember.
bring it
but
back,
the
buddy. We
friendships
missed that
you make
60 a
along
while
the
ago.
way. At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, we take pride in being your locally owned hometown bank, and your friendship matters to us. Best of luck to the Herreid Selby area Wolverines football team, volleyball team, and cross-country team this season. From all of us at the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. Well, you missed one play. It was a giant sack by Casey Craig as Shequin goes down hard. So it's about 2nd and 20. Pitch off this time is going to go into the hands of number 24, Blaine Hill. He's going to go horizontal and be tackled for a big loss. And again, that time it's going to be Gregg. Chance Gregg, a 208-pound freshman, 6 foot tall. He actually has a pretty miraculous story, as many of you remember or have heard from back quite a few years ago when he was just a young boy. He was in that skid loader accident, and where he was backed up over and has moved. I mean, he's recovered remarkably. So very glad to see him playing football and doing such a good job here tonight. He has been a trooper. He's been playing all 4 quarters, as they don't have quite the numbers to sub down. So they're going to go back to work. It's Shequin back at quarterback. He's going to launch one. He's got a man, and reaching over the back is going to be number 2, Cedric Perkins.
Pass to Perkins is incomplete.
Good job to Perkins, knowing to stop and try to go after the ball and reaching for it. So it was a great second effort, but just good coverage by the Wolverines, as I believe it was Saylor back there. Saylor, another one that sees quite a bit of Trey Saylor sees quite a bit of playing time on varsity, another freshman. So the Wolverines are young, with 4 seniors on the team. So it's going to be Shequin back to pass. It's 4th and 20. And there goes Perkins. So it'll go back another 5. You know, I don't even know the exact yardage there, but let's just say the quarterback needs to dial 605 to talk to the goalpost. So, back at shotgun. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. And pressure in the backfield. Shequin rolls over to his right and is brought down hard by number 47. Or was that 30 something? I wish I would have seen that. If it was either McNeil or Schumacher, and possibly a little bit of both. So it's going to be a turnover of downs, and Wolverines have it 1st and 10 at their own 45. The best offense for both teams has been when they're on defense. 3:20 to go here in the game. And I got to tell you, I do enjoy watching this part of the game as well, because it's the future. We're going to see these kids. We're going to get to follow these kids throughout their entire athletic career. Handoff goes over to Saylor. Saylor tries to punch one up over on the right side. He's going to gain 1, maybe 2 on the play. It looks like 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 from their own 46. I kind of quit paying attention to the YouTube people. I do apologize. There you are. Now you're back. Wolverine's going to talk things over just a little bit longer. And they come up. Again, second down, 9 yards to go for the first, 2:30 to go to the end of the game. And it's Schumacher rolling out to his right. He's got a man, and Gregg. What can't that kid do? Chance Gregg will punch it up good enough for the first down, and a big hit. His ankle a little sore, but he's going to walk it off. Attaboy.
Tackled by Ferris and Peterson. Gain of 10 on the play. Brings up first and 10.
So about a 10-yard completion for Herreid Selby, and they move the chains. It's going to be under center and Schumacher. Schumacher the handoff this time, right up the gut in Yoakum. Yoakum's going to go to the left, gain 1, and be brought down. As it's Rafe Winches.
Tackled by Winches.
Rafe Winches, the 5'11", 195-pound sophomore, and the last known offspring of Pat Winches. They've been athletes in the past. All the Winches, if you can remember the Winches girls, done a great job for the Chargers. Got to give Pat a little shout out, a little guff. So it's 2nd and 9 now from the 44. Pressure in the backfield by Schumacher, and he's brought down. The ball is loose, but jumped on by a Wolverine. So they'll maintain possession, but not before losing about 7 or 8 yards. Schumacher, a little slow to get up. He's going to walk it off, too. As again, he got slammed down hard. I think McNeil on the fumble recovery. There's 23 seconds left. Enough time to get one more off. Stay tuned. We've got the KMLO player of the game coming up next in the post-game show, so make sure you keep it here. Handoff goes over to Saylor. Saylor on the right side. He's going to try to push it forward. He'll get to the 44, and that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard. It's Sully Buttes 50, Herreid Selby Area 6. We'll be back in 3 minutes to wrap things up on Everything Country KMLO.
At Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, they know farmers don't all have the same game plan. That's why they give farmers options, from what brand of seed they want to use to what features they want on their grain trailer. Barber Chemicals also provides custom spraying of ag chemicals and fertilizers, finding the best solution for your fields. Team up with the best. Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemicals in Oneida, a proud sponsor of Sully Butte Sports. Call 258-2708 or come see them under the Big Blue Water Tower south of Oneida.
Why did you and your family decide on Good Samaritan of Selby?
It's been tremendous, the fact that I've made such good progress. They're friendly as well as professional. It's just everything about them. They're just so good at what they do. Even the food, it's wonderful. I would recommend that anybody, if they have different places that they want to go to around here, that they think of Good Samaritan in Selby.
We'll have to.
Really a marvelous place.
For more information on Good Sam of Selby, go to good-sam.com.
Virtually anything in your house or building that can run on electricity can run on propane. However, a propane-fueled home is less costly to operate than an electric home. Studies have shown that propane is cheaper, warmer, cleaner, safer, and more dependable than electric. Contact Stewart & Daughters in Oneida at 258-2647 today to learn more about the benefits of propane. Stewart & Daughters, a proud sponsor of high school sports and the Sully Buttes Chargers.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see Tom Mitzel or myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Need help in your grain risk management? How about getting better prices than the local grain prices? Look no farther than Fearless Grain Marketing. Contact Contact Jeremy Frost today at 605-295-3100. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping producers make sales that make sense while buying fear and selling greed. Fearless Grain Marketing, helping farmers connect directly with end users to make better, higher price sales with offices at 2000 South 4th Street in Oneida and Brown Commodities in Gettysburg.
It's time to replace worn-out appliances and bring home a hard-working and stylish kitchen suite during the Labor Day Savings Event at Reeker Electric, now through September 12th. Take home sweet deals from top appliance brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. You can relax while your new kitchen suite works hard with innovative features, stylish design, and great savings. Hurry into Reeker Electric in Herreid before these deals are gone. Stop by for full details on qualified models.
Hi, welcome back. Your Keys to Success brought to you by CHS Northern Plains. For the YouTube followers, we've had a freeze in video. So hopefully you can still get the audio. We're going to go ahead and try to, hey, there we are. Hey, we're back. What do you know? There's my ugly face. You know, they always got that saying, face for radio. Well, now you guys know what they mean. All right. So, again, let's talk about the game. Let's break it down. Right away off the bat, great game. The Herreid Selby area, things are working for them. Punch in 6. Right away. Second play. But little did they know that would be the majority of their yards. And by majority, I'm talking about 90% of their yards for the varsity team anyway. So that's going to be the last time they cross the goal line. 6 points. After that, it's going to be Sully Buttes all the way up to the amount of 50. Wolverines got some work to do. You know, they're probably hurting a little bit in numbers. I can see they're down from where they have been historically before. So they've got an area of opportunity there. Kids, again, if you have an opportunity to play football, and again, being from Selby and having played football back then, we were the Lions, but we made a great co-op with Herreid. You get that opportunity, play. Get out and play. You may not be the best. You may not be the best in the world, but I guarantee if you put forth 100%, you listen to your coaches, they're going to make you what you want to be. They're going to make you look good, and you're going to get some playing time. So get out, play. It's fun. It's a great time. It's a great opportunity. But that's probably the biggest opportunity. Now the Wolverines are done for a week. They've got their bye week coming up next week. You know that Coach Randall's going to want to look things over, try to readjust. Coach Heddick on the offense, try to see where he's going to be at after that. But then, following that, they've got Platte Geddes. Platte Geddes. And I'm going to be there. But thank God it's going to be in Selby this year. So we're going to play. We're going to have that one live on YouTube, play-by-play, live on KMLO Country 101. So stay tuned or tune in for that. It's going to be a good one. After this, Sully Buttes, they're going to go to Tulare, South Dakota, for Hitchcock Tulare. They'll get an opportunity, kickoff, same time, 7 o'clock. Most games are at 7 o'clock unless we otherwise say. Pregames will be 6:40. I'm not sure that there's coverage on that on one of the Dakota Radio Group stations. I'd have to double check, but I don't think so. So Sully Buttes, we'll see you guys later on down the road. I believe I'm going to be back in Oneida for North Border. So we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, but we got one more thing to do. We have the Venture Communications Player of the Game to give away. Take it away, Jalen.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones. With their next-generation communication system, Venture Hosted Phone Solutions, you'll never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment. All backed with local technician installation and
now
support.
For everybody
Call
on
Venture
YouTube, I know that's a backwards
852-2224
video,
or log on to www.venturecom.net.
All right, Venture Communications Player of the Game. Now, this one could go a long ways. It could go a lot of ways. And I think we're going to have another opportunity again to see Sully Buttes later on in the year. So it might be somebody else at that time. Whitler is still a phenomenal athlete, quarterback. He does a pretty good job. Tonight he just wasn't on the spot. He wasn't keyed in like he was against Potter County. They were ready. Potter County, they were ready for Potter County, and they knew exactly what they wanted to do. Wolverines, they were ready for him too, but there's just a few misses, a few mishaps. You give them a little bit of time, a little bit of communication, give them an opportunity to get together and figure things out. I think you're going to be shocked. You're going to be surprised at what this team looks like here in about 6 games, or 7 weeks. they're going to go there now. They're 2-0. They're going to move on again in Tulare, play Hitchcock-Tulare. So Witten, great job. Last week, your player of the game. We're going to take a look at somewhere else. You know, we could easily talk about Hofer. Hofer did a good job. Had quite a bit of opportunities. Had a fumble, few missed catches here and there. But a lot of the good things we saw out of Hofer were at the back of Weinheimer. So it will be your Venture Communications player of the game will be Mackenzie Weinheimer, and well-deserved. The guy's a machine. If he wasn't the one carrying the ball, and when he did carry the ball, might I add, he would punch it up for 5, maybe 6. He had a couple of big runs. He's got that ability to blow through a lot of people. He's got the ability to take it as far as he wants and drag people along with him. He also has that ability to kick it in at the end. If he gets by him, he kicks it in. He had a huge run there towards the end of the game, and he's just an all-around great running back, great athlete, and I think he's going to have a great year. So congratulations, Mackenzie Weinheimer. You are the Venture Communications player of the game. I've already given a T-shirt to the athletic director, so please see him about that. And we want to thank all of our sponsors and all of you out there for listening. Again, next week, I want you to tune in. We're going to be in Frederick. We're going to follow Potter County up to North Border. We got both teams. Eureka Bowdle now, you know, if you guys are trying to guess as to who's what, it's Eureka Bowdle, Leola Frederick. They call themselves North Border. Eureka Bowdle, a team we followed forever. Now we get to follow 2 more towns. Excited to do it this year. They had a phenomenal season. They did well. Now they're going to take on Potter County. I think that's going to be a great game, folks. That's going to be one you're going to want to watch. Personally, I think so. And if you can't watch, listen to it. I mean, right here on KMLO Country 100.7 on your radio dial. We appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys all so much. And also, a big thank you to our sponsors. The Law on the Field, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. And player of the game, Venture Communications broadcast booth sponsor, right here, broadcasted from the Jensen Rocket Sands broadcast booth. Your scoreboard, Real Tough Farm Products, all of your livestock handling needs, call Real Tough. MDU will bring you the kickoff. Keys to Success is brought to you by CHS Northern Plains. Starting lineup, Campbell County Collision. And the halftime sponsor, the halftime show, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics. We also want to thank Venture Communications, Marin Beal Insurance, Thorstenson Trucking, Oahe Grain, Wilbur Ellis, Herreid Concrete, The Corner, C&B Operations of Selby, Sunrise Bank Dakota, Shorty's One Stop, Crop One, Campbell County Bank, Barber Chemical, Barber Farm Services, Good Samaritan Society of Selby, the Stewart and Daughters, Campbell County Insurance Agency, Riker Electric, Fearless Grain Marketing, and Bank West. On behalf of Jalen, back at the studio, and everybody for the Dakota Radio Group, I'm Spencer Gosh saying have a great night. We'll see you next week.